Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. We're just seeing what's out in the energy, in the ether today. We are going to start with the Kipper for our oracle. I'm going to clarify the Kipper with this little deck, and then our main is just my regular working deck that I just bust out whenever I'm just like, let's just do a reading. Yes to that. No strong feelings. See if anything wants to come in while I'm shuffling. Oh yeah, and I know I'm doing like this sort of shuffling kind of on camera when you can see it, but I shuffle everything before I start. Oh, Lover's coming out in our middle little oracle. There's our last one. What's at the bottom? Pathway. So we're doing a little bit of a process here. Someone might try to interrupt you in whatever process that you're on. Like, I think we've got multiple parties going on here. It's like you're on your way to something. I don't know that this is like a literal pathway that you're on. You're literally going somewhere, but this is some sort of transition that you're going through right now. And it's likely you might be stopped by something. I've got this message of concern. I don't know if that's a literal like email, text, or a letter or a phone call, but it is likely someone is going to like interrupt your process, this mature man. And I don't know, like, I'm just seeing that message of concern from an older, perhaps a man or a mask energy. It's sort of like there's something about it interrupting your journey. And it could even be like, it's like somebody's thinking, because we have this Lover's card, and then we have like this thoughts and courtship. It's sort of like I'm feeling multiple parties, but it's almost sort of like people watching y'all do something for yourself, and like they kind of want to come into it. And I don't know if it's like to interrupt what you're doing, but there's the possibility that that could happen. Whatever process that y'all are doing right now for yourselves, it's very attractive to other people. And I don't know if these people are so much actively interested in you, or if they are just attracted to you because you're doing your own thing and living your own life and being yourself. And sometimes people get the attraction with wanting to do that themselves confused with attraction to that specific person. So there's like kind of a lot swimming around right now. And I do get there's at least two distinct other energies here. One of them I think that you know, and one of them I think that you just don't. Like, it'd be someone who would maybe have the opportunity to observe you, but you don't know this person. The message of concern, though, the person who's like contacting you, I feel like that is likely someone you would know. But we're gonna see, because we haven't even clarified the damn oracles yet. I only even have one flipped up oracle on the board, which is this Lover's card, which is making me lean into the thing about the attraction. Like, are these people actually attracted to you, or are they just attracted to your process and they're not able to differentiate that for themselves? Because a lot of people go through that. They think like, oh, I'm attracted to like this sort of person. It's like, no, you're attracted to sort of who they are and what they have, but you actually don't want them. You want their lifestyle and their being rooted in their authenticity. Like at the bottom of the deck, we have this King of Wands and also this 10 of Coins and the 8 of Coins and an Empress. There's somebody, and also this 5 of Wands and this 6 of Coins with the King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, because I've also got the 9 of Cups under here, and I'm just looking because this is all underneath the deck stuff. Like, it's just an underneath the deck kind of day. We've got at least 2 people here. And here's the thing. I think you already know this King of Wands. This would be a person who has, like, if you knew them in the past, they might not be like maybe as wealthy or as they weren't as wealthy or balanced as they are now. Like they weren't that in the past, but they have been like kind of working hard at their like own, at least their own material status. But I don't know about like this person really working on their mentality, because with the King of Wands, depending on what that is coming out as, like there's a risk for arrogance and cockiness with a person like that. And like I just see like this is like some sort of competition between people, especially if you've got a past person and a new person, and the past person's like kind of aware, and I think they would be, okay? Like this person, this King of Wands, which I'm going with, this is the past energy right now, they're experiencing inner conflict over the fact that they likely have competition now, because this would be a person that you dealt with romantically in the past, and I'm not sure that that ended on such great terms, but they know who you are, right? They know you're the Empress. They know you're going to have a lot of different options around you and available to you, looking to give to you in a real way. And one of those people is this King of Pentacles, who is really looking at y'all and your situation as something that they very much want in their energy. They're just like sitting back and being like yeah, like that's what I want. And so but this King of Pentacles is like leaving a situation. Like it was either, and this is something that they would have done already, and they're like working through stuff. It would have been like a former relationship that, because I've got like two, right? And it's making me like, it's something that they left, and it was a while back. Like this is distant past energy for me. And they had to spend time recovering from that heartbreak with that Three of Swords and figuring out like what they want for themselves. So this King of Pentacles is not a past person. They just had like a lot of uncertainty with where they wanted to be within their own romantic relationships going forward, possibly if they even wanted that. But both of these people are seeing you this way. They just think that you're really great. They have a lot of respect for you, and they're going to know what you are worth, right? So I don't know, maybe we'll get, I'm going to keep these two little kings, I'm so sorry. Where's my King of Pentacles? Where did he go? Because we might, like, depending on, again, what is actually on the board, I might get some more information on those kings if it seems fun. I don't know. So let's finally see what's on the board besides the Lovers. We have change. There is this, like, this is linked to the Pathway card for me. And yes, it's y'all. The Queen of Wands, okay? Y'all are looking attractive. Y'all are looking confident. You're looking capable. And here's the thing. This Queen of Wands has been coming up lately as y'all. Like, I've been getting y'all as Queen of Wands, and I've been getting y'all usually as the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And I'm just saying, like, whatever you're doing right now, you're radiating a lot of attractive energy. And also what I've been meaning to say about this Queen of Wands is that you possibly might be a magical practitioner of some sort, or you have a more esoteric spiritual practice. That is going, for some reason, I don't know why, that is going to be like kind of appealing to people. And like, it's going to be appealing to people that you would not expect it to be appealing to. And maybe especially to a past person, if this past person is really like not about that sort of thing. Now, however, they're digging it. I don't know why. But it has something to do with, and this is just silly, y'all. It's silly, but it's like true. I don't know why. When like when regular people, like mundane people, start looking at like people with a more magical frame or an esoteric spiritual practice, to them, they perceive it as like dangerous or edgy. And like, we're all just sitting here, like, I don't know, in our pajamas, eating snacks and busting out the cards and the rituals every once in a while, and then like carrying on with our little lives. And they're sitting here like, oh my God, so mysterious, so dangerous, like I must know more. And it's like, let me just go ahead and just burst that little bubble for you. It is typically not any of that. I mean, some people, yeah, they have like super edgy, like interesting practices depending on where you are culturally, okay? But for the most part, like people just have altars and they pray. Like, okay, they might do some craft and that's it. So we have this Lovers now in the center with the Knight of Swords. So we have, and there's like our message of concern, right? We have someone, or maybe many someones, depending on what we get for the tarot here, wanting to come in and like make a declaration. Likely a declaration of courtship and or love. And we have the official person, and this, and I was gonna call it, I should have called it before I looked at the damn card. What I was gonna say is, this is striking me as this King of Pentacles. Okay, this is striking me as this King of Pentacles. And what is our clarifier? The Queen of Pentacles. I do still see that official person as this King of Pentacles over here, but what I get is that they, likely both of these energies, both of these kings are looking at y'all, or if you are one of these kings listening to this, you are looking at this other person as also an official person. Okay, so the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are in fact the same energy, okay? So let's see what we have in our main tarot. All I know is, dang, y'all got the sauce right now. I don't know, maybe you should bottle it, but you know, not like that pink sauce lady. All right, what's the bottom of the deck? The Queen of Cups. That's not striking me. The Queen of Cups, yes, okay, this is like, ooh. But why? Okay. Okay, all right, so like at the bottom, I said it's the bottom of the deck energy today. So we have this Queen of Cups, right? And this is the same person as the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. We have this Queen of Cups, we have this King of Swords, okay? This is the past person, I'm telling you. You had a relationship with this past person, all right? And I don't think it ended on good terms because I've got this King of Swords here. It's a colder, crueler energy. And this Tower, all right? It's not likely that y'all parted on very good terms. However, who is showing up as your match? I do not think it is necessarily this person because we have this King of Cups underneath all of this. Now, here is the thing, okay? I'm gonna read this two separate ways because y'all are showing as the Queen of Cups right here. This is either, and I do believe it is this new person because we have the Hermit under here again, and we already know that the new person has had to like do a bunch, like they've been stationary for a while. They have been held back while they have been doing like other work or other things. It's like they have been very like weighed down by other crap going on in their lives, but they've somehow been watching y'all, right? They have seen y'all, they like think you're amazing, right? Like as they're dealing with all of this other stuff, they like have you on their mind. It's like y'all are getting them through kind of the last of this process before they can kick it into high gear and really like make some kind of a move. But that's also like that distant past like energy, right? But what I'm also getting about this King of Cups that is showing as the match, it is also possible that this past person who like maybe left you in a very cruel way, like the relationship ended disastrously, that has been part of their process to get them more from this like emotionally unavailable energy into emotional availability, okay? So it's possible they could be more of a match for you now, but I'm still not quite certain on that, especially if this person was behaving in a particular way in the past, okay? I'm usually not about that shit. I'm usually just about learn lesson, move forward, like treat incoming new people better. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. Change in the Queen of Wands, we have, like, it's just excellent energy. I'm not even like going in depth about what this is. Like you're just free and living your life and you're looking good, feeling good, and everybody can see it. Okay, and so that's going to be very, very attractive to a lot of different people. So under this Lovers and the Knight of Swords, we have the Moon. So like I said, we have multiple parties here. So we have, not to be rude, if we're dealing with male energy, we have these two dogs here getting pulled in by a very, very magnetic force, right? They're howling at the moon. And maybe driven by like some subconscious things here. The subconscious things for these people would be, it's not necessarily you that they're attracted to. It's what you're doing and what they'd also like to do, but they're kind of getting it confused. So that's possible here. This is also a possibility on the read that we don't know who's going to approach first. We don't know who's actually going to like announce themselves or not. So there's like a little bit of mystery going on here with who is going to declare themselves. But let's see this. Okay, but here someone's going to do it. Okay, the official person to the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm not sure. Like I'm still getting hardcore because we're still in Pentacles. The solid material offer, the person moving in materiality. I'm still hanging it on the King of Pentacles, okay? Because this is his herald, all right? But we have also seen that King of Wands also working on their pentacles. So, like I said, uncertain, don't know, just don't know. Let's go around again. And if nothing super interesting shows up, I'm gonna get some more information on each of these kings. And then maybe we'll move into best advice, but I don't really know that y'all need it because I don't know. Every time I check on y'all, it's like y'all are doing great and it's other stuff like going on around you. Ah, yes, the Hierophant. Like I said, like you might have some sort of like religious or spiritual structure that sort of got you in this way. You also might speak about this if these people know that you are a spiritual person. And this is also something that you take spiritually. Like you're not one of these little like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like it's more like a trend thing. Like there are some people who get in, especially on esoteric spirituality for some reason, and they treat it like a phone charm or a bag charm, and they're just like, oh, like I have a crystal and therefore that's doing something. And they have no idea of the amount of like work it takes to actually get yourself into a position where you're benefiting for real off of your spiritual practice. Let me see what's underneath this Knight of Swords, Lovers, and the Moon. Okay, what do we have here? Like I said, it's uncertain who's gonna, but look, a pentacle again, bitch. A pentacle again. It's the person who has been actually doing capital T, capital W, the work trademark. Somebody, the King of Pentacles. Bitch. I'm just saying, okay, it's probably gonna be this King of Pentacles that shows up first because it is just the Pentacles showing up, okay? Unless like, this King of Wands is shifting into the energy. I'm hearing they're not, it's a separate person. So who, like, we're going to the Queen of Pentacles, official person, Page of Pentacles, all right? Oh, I'm spicy today. We have pretty much all the, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. These are all heralds of who? The King of Pentacles, okay? That's who's likely arriving first. Okay, no, okay, we're just, like, that's what's going on, all right? I'm moving all of this crap out of the way. And now we're just going to talk about, we'll talk about the King of Wands first because this is your little past person. I threw them. That's your little past person that I don't give a shit about, okay? And then we have the new, the stable, the person who's been doing capital T, capital W, the work trademark. Like that's basically all I care about unless some very interesting things show up about this King of Wands, okay? Maybe they have a fighting chance. What I heard was they literally don't. Whatever, we're gonna let the cards speak, okay? I don't know why I say that though, because it's just like, this stuff speaking through. Let me move my little King of Pentacles. Let me center the King of Wands right now. Because really what was showing up on the main board, it seemed to me, was the King of Pentacles, unless we have someone who has seriously like done a lot of work on themselves, who is in your past. Oh, look, you're showing up right in the middle underneath them. At least from this person's perspective, they consider you a match with them. Okay? I don't know if you think that. I'm getting a no. Like, y'all don't think that. This person does. Ooh, and it might be like a match for them now. Like, seriously, this, like, whatever this relationship was, it was serious, okay? I don't know if y'all were in a legal marriage or not, but like, look, I'm just saying, like, this person, however they operated in this relationship, they were literally the ones who like fucked it up big time. This person was the destroyer of joy, all right? And they're also someone who brought a lot of drama in unnecessarily. And what I'm getting is it was like they left likely for this weird nonsense, like in the distant past, that is now over for them. And it's like they're wanting the relationship that they could have had with you if they had actually like stuck around and like done the work with you. But now they're just kind of coming in here just like, oh yeah, like I know, like this is how we left it. But like, I'm just like, you look really good to me. And so I just want to like get in here and get all these other people out here and hold on to you because you're like this Queen of Pentacles. So like this already, that was all bottom of the deck energy. But like I said, this is already seeming like bullshit to me because it's like, oh, okay, so you want to leave when things get hard. And then when someone does their work successfully that you dipped on to go do stupid crap, like with that, like, so you did all this stupid crap. This person did all the work. Now that this person is shining and radiant, now you consider them a match for you? When you've been doing trash and nonsense the entire time? I rebuke it. I rebuke all of that in the name of Jesus. But let me see these other two cards that we have on the table. They're stressed the fuck out, bitch. Because everything that I just told you about this person, they know. They know. Everything that I just said about this person is the literal truth. And here's the King of Wands again. We have double King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. They are now looking at you and thinking it's a good thing. I'm gonna get one more on this Nine of Swords. But what I also get is when y'all were in a relationship with this person, this is the only thing they brought. And they're aware of that too. And it's just sort of like, kiss my ass. Like, I don't know, like, if this is resonating with y'all, like, yeah, like this... Y'all are a no. Like, you're just like, yeah, no, I left that behind. And also likely this person also dipped likely when y'all were at your lowest point. Okay. So yeah, they rode off and abandoned whatever this was. Okay. So, for me, like, you can suck it, bro. Like, but yeah, now I heard it. Now they're seeing, right? I left and now this person is doing a lot better. Let me contemplate my situation. And it's like, they're doing better. Keywords, after you left. Okay, so obviously not a match. Not a match, okay? Maybe you could have been. Not anymore. So let me just look though, because I mean, we honestly, we just read this King of Wands, but is there any other information that we can get on like what this person has been doing, like in the interim? Like, have they done anything? I'm hearing a hard no, like I heard nope on that. So I'm just gonna look really quick because this is just stupid to me to entertain this past person anymore. Yeah, no, hold on. This person, and it's like an arrogance thing with someone embodying this particular aspect of the King of Wands. This person still thinks they're better than, what's so weird is this person thinks they're so great and they're actually awful. Like they think they're better than everyone else, but they're like bargain basement. They're like Big Lots knockoff. Like, I don't know like what this person, like I don't know what this person is potentially smoking and or drinking, but they are off in la la land about the quality of themselves as a person and as a partner. Yeah, they're trying to figure out like how to like come in and do, like they're figuring it out. This person has not, what is like, wait, hold on, let me look at it. I don't even know why, hold on. All right, this magician, I'm just like looking at what this magician is. The only thing this magician is this person want to get you, they want to get you like locked down in a serious situation again, possibly a marriage. Like they just want to lock you down and they're trying to figure out how to do that. And I just don't see from all of this, if this person has managed to elevate themselves materially, they have not done the same thing with their own energy, psychological state, emotional state. This person is still a toddler, okay? Like all they are is the King of Wands and they are being dictated to by the wand. They are not dictating to the wand, okay? And there's also probably a lot of like physical attraction that this person is feeling towards you. And it is also likely that is the realm in which they generally operate. What looks good to them, what gets them going physically. Attraction, okay? And while attraction is important in romantic relationships, you need something beyond the physical. For that Justice card to be showing up, for an actual relationship to be showing up, what you need, besides the material, it is important to have that all stable. You need to be able to go through actual intimacy with the person. And from what I see here, when this person could have practiced like real intimacy with y'all, really being there for y'all when you were getting down into the dirty nitty-gritty of all your work, that could have been a very powerful intimacy practice with this person. They did not do that. They avoided that to do whatever little carnal bullshit, material bullshit, drama bullshit that they thought was more entertaining to them at the time. And that's the reality of that person. So, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Also, this King of Pentacles, who I'm now clarifying, might have been through a divorce. And this person may have backstabbed them or betrayed them in some sort of way, either in the marriage or during the divorce process, and they have needed to spend a lot of time building themselves back up, perhaps materially. I'm really not getting that. It's likely going to be like psychologically and emotionally from that sort of betrayal trauma occurring in, if it wasn't a marriage, it was a very serious relationship. It would have been serious to them. And that's something that potentially could haunt, or as they've been going through, like working that out, you know, obviously they've been seeing y'all as very attractive, whatever, but also you don't want that haunting your new relationships. But it looks like that person will be soon leaving the last of that. So let's see, what's up with this King of Pentacles? Oh, we've got the Seven of Swords, and I'm getting that as secrecy. Like, yeah, like hold on, let me get these last two cards out, because it's not, they're not up to funny business. It's something about keeping their thoughts about you a secret, especially if they've been going through a divorce or like saw y'all kind of before they initiated that process, right? Yeah, thinking. because this is the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit, okay? The Seven of Pentacles with this Seven of Swords. Someone keeping a secret what they've been thinking about, what they've been observing, things that they want to do but haven't yet. Like something that they want to be successful in, but keeping it a secret. Yeah. Why have they been keeping it a secret? Because of the current relationship or marriage. This person cannot do anything while they are married or while they are going through a divorce process. And it is likely they are working on what they want, but they have not been able to act as of yet because of this. And if they're negotiating a divorce, they are not going to want, and I know that's very sticky to talk about. If someone's been unhappy in the marriage and then they see another person who they think would be very attractive to them, but they don't want to obviously turn it into a full-blown like mistress situation, they can't really run their mouths while they're in the marriage or looking to dismantle it about what they want to do, you know, because it, like, A, they're not sloppy, but B, like, it'll screw up the divorce proceedings. So let's see here. Whoa. And this is linked back to, like, if you want to go back through the channel or whatever, there are plenty of readings on this dynamic already, and it's something about like the titles would be like, somebody wants to get a divorce for you. Yep, now they're coming out of this. They're coming out of this. They are shifting out, like they are going to be able to operate out in the open. So it's going to be no longer secret thoughts and work behind the scenes. They are going to be able to make their move. And also embodying that energy that they're saying, and that's like, I think this person has a better grasp of why they're attracted to you, because they're seeing you operate in freedom, and I think they like have an understanding of that. And here's the sticky thing about this. We got the Ace of Cups currently under the deck, and like this goes perfectly with what I'm about to say. Seeing you operate so freely and happily, it is likely they saw you doing this at some point while they were still in this relationship that had likely been over for a long time. That might not have been like in their full conscious thought, but it was a reality, okay? And they had been sticking it out for whatever reason. But when they saw you, they realized what they could be feeling, what they could be having, and what they were. Likely because they are in like an actual marriage. Like, like there's likely like this high priestess, like there was likely an officiate, like this is an actual marriage. And I'm seeing this person, like this is a person of action or whatever. But the thing is, what would likely have hung this person up from ending the marriage is that they would have taken that seriously. Like despite what struggles they had in the marriage, they would, like this is a person who like, they would have tried the couples therapy already. They would have tried this, that, and the other, and nothing would have worked this out. But then they were just sort of like that person that's sort of bound by duty, right? Well, I swore this, and I'm not the type, like, because this person, hold on, let me get this, and I'm going to take it as it is. The King of Wands upside down. This person is not controlled by lust, attraction, carnality. They're the King of Pentacles. They're doing what is noble, but also what is practical for them and what is maintaining their stability. And what has been conducive to that as the moment is not necessarily making the marriage work, but sticking the marriage out despite these feelings. But now, all of a sudden, oh, I see what I could have, therefore I want to be free. I want not only what that person has, I also want to be with that person. So in order for this person to be operating in this energy, they would have had to liberate themselves anyway, and that was something of benefit to them and likely their partner too. No matter how their interaction with you goes, they are going to be in a more beneficial place for themselves, regardless of if they are with you or not. So, my nose is running and itching. Let's keep going. This is the person who's acting first. This is so funny. We're going from the Hierophant to the Devil. And I'm just getting like, yeah, like this person has been chained up in a marriage. This person has been chained up in this marriage that has like not been going well, obviously. But I'm also reading that Devil as just like, I told you, this person's not really controlled by the wand, right? But I'm just getting this person does have a bit of a fixation, and it is like carnal, right? Like just because this person's not controlled by that doesn't mean that they don't feel it, okay? And so they are likely the ones who is going to need to be moving first and saying something with this Knight of Swords. And also, this is very interesting because like this Knight of Swords is essentially chasing the Fool. They are chasing the energy that inspired them and also that they are looking to embody. So now, what is this? 8 of Coins. This 8 of Coins is them being patient and creating the appropriate environment for this to flourish in materiality, because what are they being patient with? Their own emotions, the dissolution of whatever relationship they're in, making sure they're in the right headspace and emotional space to be a good partner, not only energetically, emotionally, psychologically, but also materially. I am working on making sure I have the financial stability, the home, the extra finances, like whatever this person is doing, like to provide or whatever for the relationship, it would be on top of their essentials already. They have, like, you know, obviously good job, car, house, food, like they have all of that. But they want shit on top of the shit they already have in order to make this, like, obviously courtship is a fun process. A proper courtship is also going to involve money. And if somebody wants to do it up for another person, that is going to involve more money. Okay, so I think we have a good idea of where that King of Pentacles is. So now let's look at best advice, maybe next steps or outcome, depending on what it looks like. I'm getting a yes, no on this. What is it? The 2 of Swords, like a choice, right? But it's a yes, no, or blocking somebody out. A yes, no, and usually what that means is we can work with that card, but there's like a better card. You got 2 offers. Like, I'm not taking this, but I'm just saying you have 2 offers coming in. One is the solid material offer, right? And the other one is this little like charm, let me charm your pants off, right? Someone you don't know who's in the lead, someone you do know who's coming up in the rear. And with the quickness, okay? This is also 2 people, right? 2 people in like very, very direct energy. Oh, I saw what is this? Yeah, like, first of all, like, you're gonna, like, people are coming to talk to you, but also, like, you're gonna know, like, what to do. But I saw what that middle card was. That was, like, our yes. And I'm like, oh, God. But it makes sense why the 2 of Swords was there now. Like, okay, yeah, so, like I said, you've got to, there's 2 people. There's 2 people, like, nobody's made a move yet. Nobody's made a move. And look, this is the yes card that was formerly the 2 of Swords. And then we have the 6 of Swords. Of these 2 parties, what I'm saying is that the choice that you're going to make, which is obvious to me, is what is ultimately taking you away, or you both away, from this energy. So it is not likely, if a past person puts you feeling like the Three of Swords, that you're going to be taking them back into your life. Likewise, for the person who you ultimately choose to move on with, they are going to be moving away from this Three of Swords energy as well. And you will be doing that together. So we have this King of Cups. Like, you're gonna pick who's ever like the most emotionally available, is what I'm getting. This King of Cups. But what I get is that both are likely going to be coming in like in a romantic way. Oh. Well, I'm just saying, like, this is the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck with this Ace of Wands. Like, I just think that you're going to be contending with more than you think you will. Like, besides these two major parties, you might have some minor people coming. Yeah, the Ace of, like, you're moving into the fresher energy, the newer energy, not the old shit. There we go. There's our King of Wands. So yeah, I think now that we're looking at this King of Cups with this King of Wands, here's our two. Here's our two, and I'm telling you, the one who showed up first is this King of Cups. This is the person who's emotionally available, and then we have our little King of Wands here. And you'll notice that, like, you can't see it, but this King of Cups is looking towards like the future with whoever you are. This King of Wands is actually looking into the past and away from the future. Yeah, like, you're gonna have to likely have some, like, you're gonna have to cut people out. Like, you're gonna have to tell them no. And you're likely gonna have to tell them very, very directly, perhaps even harshly. And it's likely this King of Wands. Because what was... the King of Cups had, like... on his line, we also had the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So besides whatever I said about that when I was reading it, it is also like that person has done a lot of work. You know, they've defended their position or whatever to get into like this new energy and this moving on with the Six of Swords with you. This King of Wands is still on the fuck shit, okay? Yeah, they're still on, like, this person, like, yeah, we've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I just think, this King of Wands is delusional. This past person y'all have, I told y'all, La La Land. This person is delusional if they think they can just have a relationship with you. I don't know. So I think, like, we're just gonna get repeating messages if I keep going. Oh wait, that's what I'll ask. Like, is there anything that, if you identify with, you know, this Queen of Wands energy, is there anything that they should actively be doing right now? I gotta know. But we'll pull, we'll see. Be you. Yeah, just be you, and like, you're gonna get what you want. Just like, keep being you. Keep being you. You're pulling in like stable stuff with like a really great like stable person. There's your little past person back there. You saw how that like flipped out? Like, this past person who treated you really shitty does not want the situation to end. They do not want you to move on with like this actually better person. Like this is the person that your like past person wants to be, and they're trying to like shove them off, like even energetically, and it's like, no. So let's see, what can y'all do? It's like, yeah, like you just so interesting. I need to more on this. This is so funny. I'm going to show you this before I pull another card. We have the Page of Pentacles. Whose herald is that? The King of Pentacles. On the other side of this middle card, we have the Knight of Wands. Whose herald is that? The King of Wands, right? And in the middle, it's just like this person's like, I'm so fucking over it. I'm so fucking done, bitch. Like, everybody just leave me alone. Like, I will kill literally all of you. Like, that's what I'm getting from that. And it's so funny. It's like, I am so ready to kill literally all of you. Oh, and interestingly enough, before I pull, you'll notice that this person, this Page of Pentacles, is completely like, they're not in any sort of defensive posture. They're just kind of openly giving whatever it is that they have to give, while this Knight of Wands is ready for battle and armored up and aggressive, right? Just interesting. Uncertainty. Well, the moon is what's clarifying this uncertainty. I'm getting uncertainty like with these offers. Like I would say be careful about that. Be careful about like who you're declining, especially if you have no past history with a person. Because of course, like I say in most reads like this, you aren't going to know. Like, people are always going to bring uncertainty with them. All relationships are like that. You never truly like know without, you know, a doubt if something's going to go well. But that doesn't mean that you should just put a death to everything. So if you have a little bit of that mentality right now, that's the only thing that you should really think about. Ugh, I gotta call this because I hate it when I go so long. But there was tea in this one, and it was pretty fun to read. I just kind of want like a definitive, declarative statement to wrap things up. I feel like the longer reads just kind of like there's drama, and then it just kind of like peters off, and it's like, oh. Okay, we're reading all of this. Like, I've just been getting like chunks. Ah, this is so funny. This is the last word on this. I just don't get that you're really, like, for this situation, there's really nothing directly that you have to do. Because here we go. Here's our Knight of Pentacles coming in. And usually, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. What I'm saying about this is that it's very stable, but we have this with the Eight of Wands. So this is not going to be a very slow moving energy. Like, it's going to be faster than usual and very direct. Why? Because, you know, this person wants to have a lot of happiness with you. Okay? Who's on the other side? This Page of Swords. And, you know, this is connected to that King of Swords that was also kind of linked up to your past person watching this, potentially. And being mad. Stay mad, bro, like, or ma'am, whoever you are. Stay mad. Because, like, I don't know what... People are stupid. I don't know. That's my finishing statement. People are stupid. If someone's already proven their stupidity to you, don't deal with them again.